everybody. How are you today? I hope you are okay. This is Mr. Ibrahim, and today, inshallah, we're gonna talk about the future with going to and will for grade 4 students. And this is Unit 7, Lesson A. Okay, please pay attention with me. For future, we use be, going to, or will. Here we use am, is, are plus going to plus the verb in infinitive to express the future. We use am, as we know, with the pronoun I. We use is with he, she, it, or singular noun. We use are with you, we, they, or plural noun. For example, when I say, I am going to visit my uncle next week. So in this sentence, or this sentence expresses the future. Here we use am because the subject is I, and then going to, and then the verb in infinitive. In the second example, she is going to have a picnic on Friday. So here we use is because the subject is she, and then going to, and then the verb have is in infinitive. Okay, so again, this is the formation of the future using going to, am, is, are, plus going to, plus the verb in infinitive. Okay, when do we use am, is, are, going to express the future? Here, number one, we use am, is, are, going to, plus the future to express plans or arrangements. Something you plan to do. Like, for example, when I say they are going to travel to Paris next month, this means that they arrange to travel to Paris next month, or they intend to travel to Paris next month. So here we use are because the subject is they, and then going to, and then the verb travel is in infinitive. So the first usage for am, is, are, going to, here plans and arrangement. Something you plan or arrange to do, something you intend to do. Okay, the second one, we use am, is, are, going to express predictions with evidence. Prediction with evidence, and this is very important. Predictions with evidence. For example, when I say the sky is cloudy, it's going to rain. Okay, this means that you predicted that something is going to happen because an evidence. What makes you predict that it's going to happen? Here, this is the evidence. The sky is cloudy. So this evidence makes you predict that this something is happening. What makes you predict that it's going to rain? Here, the sky is cloudy. The sky is cloudy, okay? The sky is blue, or the sky is dark, something like that. It's going to rain. Ali studies hard. He is going to pass his exams. He runs fast. He is going to win the race. So in this examples, we have someone predicted that something will happen because of evidence. So if you see an evidence, you have to choose am, is, are, going to, plus the verb in infinitive. This is for am, is, are, going to in affirmative form, and the usage of this. Let's now move to the negative form. In negative form, we just put not after am, is, are. It will be am not going to plus infinitive, is not going to plus infinitive, are not going to plus infinitive. And don't forget that we have the short form for am not, is am not, like this. We have to change the a here into apostrophe. Is not, the short form for is not is isn't. The short form for are not is aren't. For example, when I say she is not going to go to school tomorrow. So here we use not after verb to be, and then going to, and then the verb in infinitive. Okay, who can put this sentence in negative form? Here you have to put not here after am. It will be I'm not going to visit my uncle next week. And here also she is not going to have a picnic on Friday. So what we have to do is just we put not after am, or is, or are. And this is for the negative form. Now the question form. As we know that we have two kinds of question. Yes or no question and the WH question. In yes or no question, you have to start your question using am, is, are, followed by the subject, and then going to, and then the verb in infinitive. For example, when I say, are they going to play tomorrow? If your answer is yes, you have to say, yes, they are. if your answer is no, you have to say no, they aren't. For example, here, if I ask a question, is she going to have a picnic on Friday? If your answer is yes, you have to say yes, she is. If your answer is no, you have to say no, she isn't. And this is for going to plus infinitive. I hope you enjoyed our lesson, okay? And inshallah, we will complete for the usage of will, inshallah. Now move to will. Also, we can use will to express the future. We use will followed by the verb in infinitive with all the pronouns like I, will, he, will, she, will, it, will, you, will, we will, and they will. And don't forget that we have short form for will, that is apostrophe LL. For example, when I say I will travel to Paris next week, so here we have will followed by the verb in infinitive. Okay. What are the usages of will plus infinitive to express the future? Number one, we use will followed by the verb in infinitive to express the future facts. Like what? Like when I say, I will be 35 next year, inshallah. This means that this year or next year I will be 35. I want to be 36 or 37. It's a future fact. I'm now 34. So next year, inshallah, I will be 35. Like for example, when I say today is Wednesday, so tomorrow will be Thursday. It won't be Friday or Saturday or something like that. So it's a future fact. Number two, we use will plus infinitive for predictions, but without evidence. Because if we have evidence, we have to use going to plus infinitive. But here, this is without evidence. Like what? I think it will rain tomorrow. So here, you predict that something will happen, but you don't have an evidence for this. So I think it will rain tomorrow. What makes you predict that it will rain? I don't know. So it's just prediction. Number three, for quick decisions. Like what? Like when I say the doorbell is ringing, I will open the door. Like for example, when I say I'm hungry, I will eat. I'm thirsty, I will drink. So I don't have time to think. So it's just I took quick decisions that I will open the door. Number four, we use will plus infinitive, okay, for promise. When I say I will do my homework, I promise. So for promise, we use do plus infinitive. Okay, let's now move to negative form. In negative form, we just put not after will and then the verb in infinitive. And don't forget that will not, the short form for it is want. For example, when I say I won't tell lies again, so here want means will not, and then the verb in infinitive. I won't tell lies again. This is the negative form. The question form in yes or no question, you have to start your question with will, and then the subject, and then the verb in infinitive. Like when I say, will it rain next week? If your answer is yes, you have to say, yes, it will. But if your answer is no, you have to say, no, I will. No, I won't. This is our lesson today. I hope you understand my lesson, and see you next time, inshallah. Goodbye, everybody.